Back in February, I took a trip to Nashville, Tennessee for an animation convention. And even though it's been several months since then, I wanted to share my experience with you all. So let's take a journey together to Animation Y'all 2025. Hi, I'm Rachel Kimberly Hastings. I'm an author, an artist, and a screenwriter for animation. Welcome to the Storyteller Treehouse. I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee for the first ever Animation Y'all Expo at Lipscomb University. Some friends and I drove down all the way from Minnesota yesterday, and we're excited to see what is in store for us here. I got to stay in an adorable loft within walking distance of the school, which was really convenient. I stopped by a lovely coffee shop for some breakfast, and then headed across the street to Lipscomb. I'm walking to the con. It's actually a beautiful day. The expo was created and hosted by Tom and Tony Bancroft, former Disney animators and directors who worked in lead roles on such beloved films such as The Lion King and Mulan. They, along with several other industry professionals, have created a top-tier animation program for the students here. It only makes sense then to host their very own convention. And because there really isn't anything like it for the Midwest, South, and even the Eastern states, I think it's safe to say it was a pretty good idea. All right, it's the end of day one of Animation Y'all, and it has been a really wonderful first-time convention. I've been to a lot of conventions where, even though they've been going for decades, it has been a nightmare situation, whereas this is the complete opposite of that. You could tell that the people who run this actually care, and they're industry professionals. Helping my friend out at her table, I have seen things a bit from the exhibitor side, and just the support that the exhibitors are given from the volunteers and the people who are running the con has been really wonderful. And the people who come to the exhibit hall to just peruse and browse all the merchandise, they have been so friendly and wonderful to talk to. I had the opportunity to go to a couple panels and hear from a variety of professionals in different fields and get to talk to a few people that I'd been wanting to meet. So overall, it has been a very positive first day. And even though I'm pretty exhausted because a lot of people, and actually the con was sold out last I heard, so it's been a success on multiple levels. I went into this con without much in the way of expectations. I just wanted to experience it and see what they had to offer. And I've been very impressed, I think, because it is a first year con. I expected there to be more hiccups and more, just things that they had to work out along the way. But overall, so far at least, it has been very smooth from my perspective. I mean, there might be things happening that I'm just not aware of, but from the things that I've experienced and the places and people I've talked to, it has been remarkably smooth. Lauren's art book that she was selling has been quite popular, and more popular than we anticipated maybe. And so she's been selling those quite well, and we're excited that she only has a couple of the main books left, and hopefully she can sell them all out and we can go home with a little bit of a lighter load. It was fun because today I actually wore my Glitch Tech's crew t-shirt, and I was very pleasantly surprised that multiple people came up to me and said, "Oh, did you work on that show? We loved that show. It was canceled too soon." So I got to have a little bit of fun with fans that were excited about a property that I got the opportunity to work on. So that was kind of neat and just fun to make that connection. And I love to hear from people who enjoyed the show, and I wish we had more for you. Anyway, I'm excited to see what else we have in store tomorrow, and I'll let you know my thoughts at the very end. Let's get back to it. Ever since I've moved back to Minnesota, away from the animation scene in LA, I felt a bit disconnected from all the cool stuff happening in my field. After getting laid off from Warner Brothers, this feeling magnified. I miss the collaboration, creativity, and storytelling of animation. This expo was like a breath of fresh air for me, and it reminded me of why I pursued animation in the first place. Now that I'm back and have had time to reflect more on the convention and recover from all that socializing, I definitely think Animation Y'all is going to be one of my highlights for the year.
be better, and we need you guys to come back.
Yes!
Thank you everybody for being here. We are officially closed as the very first animation, y'all. Take care, everybody.
The Expo practically buzzed with sheer creative energy and optimism, things that mainstream Hollywood has been lacking for a long time. Have you been to any animation expos? And would you recommend them? Let me know down in the comments. I'm always curious to find out about other events that maybe I'll attend in the future. Or will you attend Animation Y'all next year? Maybe I'll meet you there. That's all for now, but I hope to see you next time back in the treehouse.